Amigos, this time Fergus, the channel's mascot, welcomes you to the trip report for the last time as he ends his term, and a new mascot will be presented at the end of this video. Who will it be? Watch until the end. Until then, enjoy the intro he prepared for you for the last time. Fergus, goodbye. And soon hello to the successor. From el monumento a la revolución.
Dos capitanes de navíos cortando la ambulancia.
So the good thing when he dropped us, immediately here is a smoking area for those of you who smoke. And there are other smoking areas before entering the departures hall, a scatter in this line, in this straight line. So we could go in a straight line to another entrance, but let's enter from here and see what's going on. Already many shops here, money exchange, self-check-in counters, behind me were the counters for Lufthansa and some Star Alliance members. Here is Viva, the section for Viva. And in this section, American Airlines, British Airways, and other One World Alliance members, and someone else, also Avianca, Star Alliance. So we are too early, so the check-in is not open yet. One thing to mention, no sitting options as you wait. As you saw passengers sitting on the floor, so that you know, coming too early, unless you sit in a restaurant, you may be sitting on the floor. So some fresh air outside. So these are the airlines served in this section. So 2 pieces allowed of luggage, 30 kilos, so it's good because we have 2 pieces each. The allowance is 2 pieces, each 32 kilos. It's like the never-ending story how far this corridor goes. So shops. The other area I didn't record because they are playing music. That means I will have to take the music out, and it begins a lot of trouble. So I will capture what I will capture, and that's it. So now I'm looking for the lounge, but also the other lounge. What I mean by that, I don't think in the lounge where we're going is allowed to smoke. But there is a smoker lounge here somewhere, so I'm looking for it now. Oh, masks. Don't go home without a mask. Luchador. And drinks, of course. More souvenirs.
En la siguiente jugada.
And of course, don't leave Mexico without a sombrero. A couture, all sizes, for kids. Okay, as I keep on walking looking for the lounge, I will talk about the seat. The seat for this flight is 13B. And the trip report was supposed to be like on the way to Mexico premium economy. But you know me, I made an upgrade online. So what happens when you do an upgrade? I see the lounge already. What happens when you do an upgrade online? You don't know what seat you are going to get. And I didn't get a window seat. The only way you can be sure you get a window seat, if available at all, is at the counter when you check in or at the gate before boarding. So I see already the SMK Lounge, which some of you saw the trip report to Querétaro from Terminal 2. This is the lounge where you can smoke. So now you know too, when you leave from Terminal 1. And last chance to buy Mexican spices. There are many. Handcrafted souvenirs. And if we didn't have enough of the Blue Demon, here's the Blue Demon, another version of it. And here are the opening hours. So here's the bar, you have some snacks, drinks, and of course the bartender will make cocktails for you, or coffee, espresso if you need. Snacks also here. And you can guess what he's making, yes? With the Smirnoff vodka. Muchísimas gracias.
Hello, how are you?
Oh my God, thank you.
And in between the sections, you have agua de Jamaica, juice or water with lemon and bit. And the lounge is divided in different sections. So you get some sandwiches. Sopa de chile poblano, poblano soup. Pasta. And arroz, rice. Mexican chicken. Quesadillas. I love quesadillas. You should try quesadillas whenever you have the chance. And sopa azteca, Aztec soup. Cold salads, cheese, and fruits. And to sanitize, very important. You have a coffee corner here. And the internet corner.
So I'm taking the opportunity, there are not many guests, so that I can show you this. At the sitting areas you have charging options, as you can see. And now it's time to reveal whose friend Fergus is taking home. He invited him to some Bloody Mary. None other, for our Mexican friends, none other than Cantinflas. Cantinflas is famous all over Mexico and Latin America. He was a comedian through many decades. From the 50s, he was in the movie Around the World in 80 Days, the original one. And he did many movies in Spanish and also TV shows. Here's something to eat. So another sitting option is close to the bar. You can watch TV. So they called the flight already. Something sweet for on the way. Muchas gracias y feliz fin de semana. They are boarding already, gate 24. I am at gate 22, that's Iberia. What a mess. Look at that. So they were boarding group 3 already. Hello, good evening.
Hola, buenas noches.
Hola, hola. ¿Cómo están? Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. So this is the seat 13B. So before I sit, I'll show you.
Smaller bags must be placed under the seat in front of you. If you are sitting in a front row seat or in an emergency exit row, the floor area not...
So this is the seat of the neighbor. And soon I will be raising this for privacy. So what can I say? It's the first time trying the British Airways product for what they call it Club World, which is a business class. It's kind of bizarre because I'm used to, even in other airlines business class, to have my back in front of me. Here I cannot do that, as you can see, because there is the entrance to the other seat, so I will be blocking the entrance to the other seat. Okay, maybe it's something to get used to. So I have to take all my stuff already out, which is there. Well, now that he's making the announcement, what is in front of the seat now is a welcome bottle of water, which is big actually. Look at that. Big bottle of water. And the Amenity Kit. The Amenity Kit, I will open it during the flight, which will discover, we do the unboxing during the flight. So this is the tray, which is to the side. The monitor is to the side. And below the tray, charging options. And the safety pamphlet is also there with the air sickness bag. So the tray is here. You push the button and it lowers down. It slides to you until a certain point. Which is very close. Or I gain too much weight. Either one of those. You choose. So you open it like this. Or turbulencia. Another word in Spanish. Turbulence. Turbulencia.
Le sugerimos ajustarlos sobre su cobija para no tener que despertarlos en caso de turbulencia.
So welcome drink is being offered. There is a choice of orange juice.
Freezer?
Yes, please.
Orange juice, champagne?
Champagne, please. Thank you.
Just gonna get some water.
So champagne for Fergus. There you have it. So before we begin pushback and taxi, let's take a look at the menu. The menu begins with the cocktails option.
Sorry then. There's lots of space in here.
Cabin crew boarding is complete. Cabin crew boarding is complete.
So now that the boarding is complete, we continue with the main course, the options.
All ground staff to now leave the aircraft. All ground staff to now leave the aircraft.
And the meal prior to landing. There is also something here at the other side. The wine list. The seat configuration for this section is 2-3-2, which if you are flying as a couple is great, because the other person sitting opposite to you, you can sit face to face and talk during the whole flight. But if it's a stranger, either you make new friends or you raise that division wall for privacy. And we talk a lot about privacy in the previous trip report on board Condor, as you know, for those of you who watched that video. So since I don't have a window seat, I will have to tell you what's happening outside. Now pushback has begun.
Cabin crew doors to automatic and cross-check.
So if I'm supposed to watch the safety video, then I have to pull it back to me. It's about to begin soon.
Cabin crew, please take your positions for the video safety demonstration.
I must confess, a sentiment of the most tender nature.
Welcome, everyone. We will now demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft, and your attention is essential, as this may be different from any aircraft that you've flown before.
Do I smell winds of war? I see smoke on the horizon.
Smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping, and the use of other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time whilst on board, including the toilets, which have smoke detectors in them. Cheryl, it's you. For too long I've kept my true feelings hidden, but now...
Personal devices should have the flight safe mode feature enabled now.
Handheld devices must be held securely or placed into a pocket.
What witchcraft is this? The painting! It moves!
Larger devices, including laptops, must be switched off and placed in your luggage for takeoff and landing. Please unplug your devices from the sockets. They must also be switched off and unplugged when not being used during the flight. If you do lose your device within your seat, please don't move the seat yourself. Ask a member of crew for some help.
Oh, dearest. At your age, one can't be too choosy.
Hand baggage must be placed under the seat in front of you, or carefully above in an overhead locker, so it doesn't block any aisles or exits.
Just one moment. Please check your seatbelt is fastened securely and worn whenever the seatbelt signs are on. It is fastened like this, adjusted like this, and opened like this. In case of turbulence, we recommend you keep your seatbelts fastened and visible at all times.
Tight up!
If the air supply fails, oxygen will be provided and masks will appear automatically. If you are wearing a face mask, please remove it before putting on the oxygen mask. Stay in your seat, pull the oxygen mask towards you and place it over your mouth and nose and breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Ensure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else.
Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. If required, remove the jacket from its container and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and tie securely in a double bow at the side. To inflate, pull the red toggle as shown, and the air can be topped up by using this mouthpiece. There is a whistle and a light for attracting attention. Please do not inflate your life jacket until you're outside of the aircraft. Ready? Which they'll do it again!
Should we need to evacuate, move quickly to the nearest usable exit. Taking nothing with you as carrying baggage may block aisles and exits and delay your evacuation. Low-level lighting will guide you to an exit. All exits are clearly marked and have been pointed out to you now.
Eyes on your cabin crew.
Please locate your nearest exit. Remember, it may be behind you. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides.
High-heel shoes must be removed as they may tear the slide.
All this important information can be found on your safety card. This includes the brace position, and this is the brace position!
Oh, George!
If seated rearward in Club World, you must adopt this position. Please now check your seat is in the takeoff position with the armrests down. Your table is folded away, personal devices unplugged, and window blinds are open or set to clear. If you have a footstool or a video screen, please stow these now.
A letter, Lady Bentley.
What is this?
I believe it's a safety card, ma'am.
Please have a good look at your safety card before we depart, and if you have any questions, just ask your cabin crew.
And as always, wherever you go, whomever you see, stay safe.
Look after one another and never change.
Is it a winged creature of the air?
What the chance of celestial contrivance navigating the skies?
No, ma'am. That's British Airways A350.
You know, one always wishes a window seat to show you what's going on outside, but since this is mostly a night flight, it won't matter anyway because there won't be much to see through the window. Like in the Punta Cana to Frankfurt flight, it was like that trip report was 90% in the darkness inside the cabin. Only at close to Frankfurt I could open the window and shot outside. So it's really a trip report is about what happens inside the plane actually, and not through the window. That we get a day flight and we can see scenery and beautiful mountains and stuff like that. That's a big plus, obviously. But as you can see, for this example, it's not always like that.
Hours of darkness, I'll be dimming the cabin lighting. When this is done, should you require additional light to read or work, please press the light button located on your remote control handsets. For our customers seated in the Club World cabin, there's a light slider located just above your left or right shoulder.
Oh, I have to check that. I will check that. Don't worry.
Ajustaremos las luces de la cabina para el despegue. Si necesita luz adicional, podrá utilizar la luz individual de su asiento.
Oh, it's going dark already. They weren't kidding. Whoa. Oh man, what a difference. I was recording until now with the GoPro 13, okay? The new, one of the newest GoPros out there. And this is the Xiaomi 14T Pro. And look the difference in the sensibility to darkness. They advertise it on the TV. That is, it rules the dark, and it's truly a fact. Much better than the GoPro.
This is an essential precaution to prevent the spread of disease. The spray is not harmful to your health, but if you think it may affect you, cover your mouth and nose. If wearing contact lenses, we recommend you close your eyes whilst we spray the cabin for about 30 seconds afterwards.
So next to the seat is the remote control. This is the cable I will charge my cell phone, already connected to the socket. Headphone connection. And here is the lamp next to the seat. You can dim it, go stronger, the strongest, but you can also tilt it a bit, as you can see, just a little bit. Strong, and turning it off. So I took the headphones out of the back already to avoid the noise. The headphones are the same as I had in the premium economy. So the similarities are there. We share the same headphones, premium and business class, meaning Club World, World Traveler Plus. My goodness, I have to remember all those names. This is the charity that British Airways endorses. And at the end of each flight, they will ask you for any kind of currency that you have left, and if you would like to donate. So as Argyle plays in the background, the crew member came and asked what would be the choice of meal, choice of drinks, and stuff like that. So everyone seems to love chicken, running low on chicken. So here once again, the choices for the main course. my choice is the salmon, and since nobody wants the salmon, that's a lot of salmon, so we shall see it soon enough. So I'm going on my knees for this. Here it goes. So I restore the trays to its upright position so that you can see the space that I get now. Very comfortable, yes. The Cranberry Crush is arriving. Thank you so much. And Fergus invites Cantinflas to the first of the drinks during the flight. So the drink was served with a small snack. So someone got chicken.
Kannst du das für mich filmen, bitte? Es leuchtet.
As the service began, you saw already, my partner got already the chicken choice. We were asked if we would like already the dessert to be served, since I'm still waiting for mine, and if there is, if I would like another drink accompanying the main service, and I said yes. And you will see soon enough what the drink choice is. So, main service. Let me tilt the light from the side. Oh, that helps a lot. Wow. So there you have it. Salmon salad. Dessert. And champagne. That was the drink choice, champagne. So before we begin with the amenity kit, the only source of light is the lamp, the little lamp at the side of the seat. As above the seat, as you can see, no one has a lamp on, because there is no lamp above the seat, as opposed to premium economy and economy class. So here the amenity kit contents. You have a sock, you have your pair of socks, toothbrush, toothpaste, eye mask, earplugs, and the trinity of relaxation. Moisturizer, lip balm, and something to make you relax. And the explanation about all those items is here. As you can see, dedication, a description, an entire pamphlet. And of the other side as well, you can pause the video and read it if you would like to read it. And that was the Amenity Kit. So now the lavatory, or like they call it in England, the loo. So here for babies. There is also something here below. There's a big mirror here. For your clothing in case you need to change to something more comfortable. What do we have here? They took it all out, they didn't put it back. This is business class behavior. What do you say? Not in my opinion. Put it back. You use it, put it back. Okay, that doesn't fit. Yeah, it's spacious enough. There are 3 toilets in this section. So now, if you excuse me, I'm going to use the loo. Blue Demon. So I asked the flight attendant if I could tilt the monitor if I lay down, and then my viewing angle changes. So he said, yes, you can tilt it. You have to use a little bit more force than usual. I was afraid I would break something, but no, he said it's okay. Grab it with 2 hands, one above, one below, and tilt it to the position you want. And you can see it's a bit tilted. I don't know if you can see it because it's so dark, my goodness. But I managed to tilt it a little bit. Soon I will show you the bed and I will go to sleep. It's been a long day for me. And I will show you the blanket as well. And let me get things going. So this is the bag that was waiting from the beginning in your seat. I'll open it now and I will show you the blanket. I guess it's the blanket inside. So before we continue, let me make the bed. You keep pressing the button. And now it's a flat bed. So I can already tell you, I fit very comfortably inside. So we are at the Galley now, and if you are feeling hungry, or if you want something to drink or grab a snack, just come to the Galley, ask the crew member, and they will offer you some snacks. course, absolutely fabulous, which is, how can I put it in one word? Fabulous, obviously. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and watch this. So time for the music section. As we are watching this, there was no sale on board, and there hasn't been since COVID. So I was told, and by the looks of it, it won't be returning anytime soon. So service prior to arrival has begun. And my choice is blueberry pancakes, but as a starter you get fresh seasonal fruit. With some port wine to go with it. Why should I drink coffee? Port wine tastes even better. And who knows, it may be morning now, but in Japan it's already evening. Now for the pancakes. You could smell this. They smell so good. So service, the prior to landing service was finished as we were flying over Ireland, the Emerald Isle, and Fergus is flying over his home country for the last time now, inviting Cantinflas to São Porto and some oranges.
There's about 10 minutes or so delays, so we're really about 15 minutes away from landing. For those of you think having a bit of a wash and a brush up, well, now's the time to do it, because in 20 minutes or so, after putting the seatbelt signs on prior to our arrival.
I showed you the video before, Club Suite, yes? And then a crew member approached me to wish me a nice stay in London. That is the British Airways service that I know and that I like. That is why I always, not always, I have to fly other airlines, but I enjoy always flying British Airways. So then I asked him, what is this Club Suite thing? Yeah, and he said to me, that is the new Club World product, the new seat, which will be introduced due to COVID. It was postponed, delayed in all aircrafts. Sadly, this aircraft is not with that kind of seat, as you can see already, but it will be installed eventually. And the configuration, it won't be no more 232, it will be 121. Wow, that would be a change. And you saw the seat, it looks great. So looking forward to it. Now it's time for the flight summary. Since I don't have a window view, usually I write it as we look out of the window before landing. But it was comfortable, the seat was comfortable. The configuration and the way the monitor is positioned is a bit of strange. It takes getting used to it, in my opinion. And as I talked to a crew member and I asked, the configuration it looks odd to me, and also it must be a bit different or difficult to do service. But as you can see, service is being done. But I was told, yes, it's not that easy to do service with the seat in between, in the middle, and passengers sitting in the opposite direction. But that is the product. I did enjoy my stay on board, and there were a few turbulence during the flight, but nothing major. It was all in all a very pleasant flight.
A very warm welcome to London Heathrow Terminal 5. A quick time check shows it's 10 minutes to 1 in the early afternoon. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the fastened seatbelt signs have been switched off. When it is safe to do so, take care when opening overhead lockers. Items may have moved and could fall out, causing injury. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. Before you leave us today, check that you have all your personal belongings, including anything you may have placed in your seat area during the flight. Now, if your journey ends here at Heathrow, follow the yellow signs for arrivals. On arrival, please be ready with all of your documentation, and make sure that you use the e-gates if you meet the criteria as displayed in the passport control area. Staff will be available to assist if required. If connecting onto another flight from Heathrow today, check the information screens for your departing gate number. If not yet displayed, follow the purple signs for flight connections. For our customers who have requested assistance here in London Heathrow, I now introduce you to our ground colleagues here at British Airways and the One World Alliance who will be happy to help. And for our customers who have ordered assistance to leave the aircraft today, remain seated until the aisle around you is clear, and my team will be on hand to assist you. On behalf of all of us on board and British Airways, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon. As you leave the aircraft, continue to look after yourself, but more importantly, let's continue to look after each other. Wishing you all the best.
Ando con British Airways. Felicidades.
Felicidades. Also, congratulations in English and Spanish, so he gets the double applause. You see, not every trip report is the same. It's always full of surprises.
Again. For the very last time, welcome to a rather misty day here at London Heathrow. Now we're just on a busing stand, which means they'll be putting some steps onto the aircraft very shortly and you'll be able to rush it back to the terminal. It just remains for me to say on behalf of all my crew and everyone else at Airways, thank you for flying with us.
Benito, sí. Adiós, Benito. Yo sigo por ahí.
Gracias, nos vemos, chao. Welcome to a British weather. Welcome to British weather.
It's the best.
The best, the original. Before I introduce the new mascot, I choose mascots for the channel only from countries I have personally visited. And now, from the island of Cyprus, its most famous daughter, the Greek goddess of love, Aphrodite. She will be the mascot for the calendar years 2025-2026, because like I always say, we all need some love in our lives. And with that being said, thank you for watching. Wish you the best of years, and I see you in the next trip report, hotel review, tourist event, whatever. Take care until then.